Tariq Talk. Your host, Tariq Mendez, takes you on a journey with guests from all around the world. Broadcasting around the world. Around the world. This is Tariq Talk.
All right, guys. Today I'm so excited to be here. I'm with Deonté. Deonté, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here on today's episode. Do you want to start by telling us a little about yourself and your Instagram so everybody can follow you?
Sure. You can follow me at Deonté GQ. That's Deonte GQ. I am an artist. I am an arts administrator. Currently, I am the executive director of the Jersey City Arts Council. I've started this role not even 3 months ago, so it's been a really exciting time. Yes, getting to know the Jersey City arts community, our artists, our organizations, and meeting the residents here in Jersey City.
Oh, nice. And can you share with us, what's a day-to-day like for you in that role?
A day-to-day is typically coming into Jersey City to meet with artists or meet with our arts organizations. I'm getting a lot of tours of the great arts organizations and galleries that we have here in Jersey City. Also doing a lot of fundraising and building partnerships with other organizations and funders throughout the city and throughout the state, and really helping to promote the great work that's happening here in Jersey City, whether it be from, again, our artist grantees who we support directly, or just promoting some of the other great work that's happening throughout the city. So there's not a typical day. Sometimes I'm going out to galleries just to see work and take in some of the great work that is happening in Jersey City. So I get to move around quite a bit. Like today, I've had quite a few meetings before even just being able to come and meet with you today.
Oh, nice. All right. Can you tell us a little bit about the grantees program that you mentioned?
Sure. So Jersey City Arts Council administers the Individual Artist Fellowship Program on behalf of the Jersey City Office of Culture. And so we really work in partnership with the mayor's office to ensure that individual artists have resources to produce public benefit events throughout the city. So we particularly focus on underrepresented artists and projects throughout the city to really bring arts and culture to the different neighborhoods throughout Jersey City. So we administer about $100,000 and grant out $100,000 to 20 artists each year. So $5,000 grants to support their work. That is something that we offer annually. It's been happening for the last 3 or 4 years to make sure that individual artists receive the support that they need to advance their creative practices.
Oh, that's amazing. So if those listening that are interested in the program, they just go to the website you mentioned?
Yes, they can go to jerseycityartscouncil.org. So typically our grant program opens at the beginning of each year. So folks can probably connect with us in January of 2026 for our next grant cycle.
Okay, so interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. And how is it for you, in that position? How do you see, the arts in Jersey City?
Mm-hmm. It's been a great experience as someone who is new to Jersey City and being able to really get a greater understanding of the artistic landscape. I'm getting to meet a lot of individual artists. I'm getting to talk to a lot of our anchor cultural organizations throughout the city as well. So I'm learning a lot about the challenges, some of the great work that is happening, and opportunities. And my job is, how I see it, is really thinking about what's the strategy to unite the arts community to ensure that our entire community is well resourced, making sure that we advocate on behalf of the arts community, and ensuring that people know about the great work that's happening here in Jersey City. I think one of my dreams and aspirations is that we really establish Jersey City as a cultural destination for people to come to increase tourism here in the city. And so I'm really excited about learning about what's going on throughout our different neighborhoods and communities and finding a strategy and way to uplift the great work that we're doing.
Oh, wow, that's beautifully said. And what is your day-to-day routine in that role? How are you? I can only imagine how stressful but enriching it must be. How are you able to just maintain this happy persona that you have?
I think is knowing that there's a lot of great work happening and really knowing that we're making impact. I think knowing that we are able to put money directly into the hands of artists is always a great joy. I believe that artists should be well supported and have the resources that they need to advance their creative work. And I think that knowing that our advocacy and the work that we are doing is promoting the organizations is also equally as valuable. I'm so invested in making sure that we have a well-resourced and well-supported artistic community here throughout Jersey City that I'm really excited about overcoming some of the challenges and thinking about ways in which we create a united artistic community so that people know about the great work that we're doing.
Oh, cool. Thank you for sharing that. Deonté, as we previously chatted in the previous episode, I think it's very interesting because you mentioned that your mom helped you a lot with, having the learning about it at a young age about the creative and the business side of the business. Sure. In a way. So I think it's very interesting to have this position because you have a passion for the arts and also a passion for the business. Mm-hmm. What advice would you give to young artists today that you think everybody should have?
Advice to young artists. I think that our artists don't often know how to connect with some of the larger institutions. I know that even for myself as a creative, it can feel like you are just a small fish in a very big pond when there are other people sometimes competing for the same opportunities, or there are other people just creating work. And so it might seem like the field is very populated with artists and different projects going on. But I think that when our artists are connected to our organizations, I think that it creates for a more holistic view and opportunity for artists to get their work seen in galleries or get their work seen on stage. I think there's so much opportunity for artists to connect with our organizations. And that's why I'm really excited about the work that we are doing through the Arts Council, is really thinking about how do we create well-supported networks? How do we make sure that we're creating greater community for individual artists and the organizations to know that there are a lot of great cultural assets throughout the city that they connect with and work with and partner with in a lot of different ways. So I'm all about promoting connection. So if there are ways in which we can create community for folks, I think it's going to be for the betterment of the whole artistic community.
Well, that's beautifully said. And then regarding Jersey City, where do you see the future in the city? Like, what do you hope for, like, the artists in this community?
Sure. I really, again, my vision is to create a well-supported, well-resourced cultural destination here in the state of New Jersey, right here in Jersey City. I think sometimes we are overlooked because we are so close to New York and Manhattan and all the great work that's happening across the bridge. But I really want people to know that there is great work and great artists and great arts organizations right here in Jersey City. So the day-to-day is really thinking about how can I shout this from the mountaintop and let people know about the great work that is happening. I think sometimes we have a challenge in promoting our work and sharing and talking about the work that we're doing in a way that will drive people to come here. But I really think that once we find the messaging, the strategy, the process to doing that, we'll see such a great influx of people coming to Jersey City, which ultimately will support our organizations and artists to keep doing their work as well.
Wow. And I have a question, like people listening to this episode, if they want to get involved, volunteer, or even donate, are they able to just go to the website and reach out?
Absolutely. They can go to our website to donate. They can become part of some of our committees, our advisory committee. They can come to some of our community gatherings. We're going to be doing a lot more community gatherings throughout the city. So going into the different neighborhoods, the different wards throughout Jersey City and having some great programming going on. So I'm really excited. We just launched a new initiative a few weeks ago called City Conversations. And that is really a platform and a forum to bring artists, arts leaders, policymakers, business leaders, all in the same room to talk about some of the challenges and opportunities for the arts and cultural community of Jersey City. So I'm really excited to program and sponsor some more events and some more gatherings to really think about how do we promote, again, community and conversations and break down the silos. Sometimes we, as creatives and organizations, we get into our own little bubbles because we have to focus on what we're doing and what we're working on. But when we start having conversations with our neighbors, start having conversations with people within our community, there's so much opportunity for us to do greater work once we are actually united and talking to each other about it.
Wow, absolutely. And I have a question for those that might be interested in possibly partnering or sponsoring with the Jersey City Arts Council. How are they able to just reach out to you guys?
Absolutely. I'm definitely looking for partners throughout the city and throughout the state, truthfully. I think it is so important for us, whether it is artistic venues or community partners, promotional partners. We're really excited about growing our network of organizations and individuals who want to be advocates that believe in the mission of Jersey City Arts Council, which is to protect and promote the arts within our city. So I'm really excited about the opportunity to partner with different folks. They can always reach out to me, as well as sponsoring Jersey City Arts Council. I think it is so important that we invest in organizations like this that are mission driven, that are community focused, and really doing the work to advocate on behalf of the residents and people right here in Jersey City. So all support is appreciated and needed, you know, especially in a time when funding is limited for a lot of our cultural institutions. And we know even at the federal level that there are potential threats to funding in the arts. It is just so important now more than ever, not just to support Jersey organizations like Jersey City Arts Council, but your other local arts organizations. They need the resources to produce great theater. They need the resources to produce dance and music and visual arts. Your local museum needs support as well. So I think we're at a really critical time where people need to understand the importance of investing in cultural institutions.
Absolutely. I feel like we have kind of in a way like lost the knowledge and value for the arts and how important it is. Do you have like any like thinking in the future, like if you could do any like dream project with no budget or anything like that, just have like full creative freedom? Is there anything that you would like to do?
There's so many things I would like to do. Again, I'm right now really focused on building a way to have more programs and projects happening throughout the city. So sometimes we localize and centralize programming and work that we're doing, but I'm really thinking about what does it look like for multiple Jersey City Arts Council programs to be happening throughout all of the wards of Jersey City. I think it's so important that we're creating access to the arts throughout all of the different communities of Jersey City. So I'm really exploring and ideating and dreaming about how do we bring programs and the arts directly into the neighborhoods, because we know that there's some challenges sometimes for people to access the arts, whether that is through affordability, through transportation, access. So really thinking about bringing the arts to the people versus the people having to get to the arts. So I'm really dreaming about what does it look like to have arts all throughout Jersey City.
To me, it seems like I think, is it interesting for you like to you mentioned the grantees program, like is it like how exciting is it for you to like see the artists that receive that grant and are probably like working on something? Are you able to like to follow them and everything?
Oh, absolutely. So part of the work that we do is not just giving out the grants, but also promoting the public benefit events that they do throughout the city. So I'm really excited, especially this year. We just announced a new class of grantees for 2025. So I'm really excited to see their projects happening throughout the community. You know, another part of this is, again, not just investing in the individual artists themselves, but knowing that those investments go to creating work and bringing artistic experiences through to the residents of the city as well. So I think there's a lot of opportunity. And I'm also thinking about, you know, how do we amplify this? How do we turn it up just a little bit more so people know about the work that's happening? Because people may not know that there's a dance show happening down the street, or a music concert that is being sponsored by Jersey City Arts Council and the Arts and Cultural Trust Fund right within their neighborhood. So I think part of the work is not just distributing the money, but also building the campaigns, building the public awareness about the value of the arts and the great work that's happening as well.
Oh, wow, that's really cool. And I feel like people sometimes they overvalue how much they're able to help out. Is there like a certain amount of donations that you guys only accept, or can any amount? Because I always tell people like anything helps, you know,
any and everything helps. And again, it doesn't just go to supporting us as an organization, but it really goes to impacting the communities, the artists, and the organizations that we serve and uplift as well.
Well, that's so cool. So people can like go to the website, sign up for the newsletter, follow you guys on Instagram,
Absolutely,
keep track of everything, participate in the community. And regarding like the arts right now, how do you see like any strains in the art community worldwide that maybe people are like aren't valuing it, aren't sponsoring, or maybe like, because I always tell people, you know, maybe if you don't have time to donate or sponsor or possibly like give a space for an event for a nonprofit, just showing up, speaking with artists, promoting them, talking to them about their work, buying even like a small sculpture or a piece, it really means a lot, you know, for not only the artists, but the community that we're in. So how is it for you right now? Like,
I think the arts community is still truthfully overcoming some challenges, particularly as it relates to funding. You know, we can't neglect or acknowledge that funding is a challenge for the arts community currently, especially when we have potential threats to cut federal funding that specifically supports the arts. And I think that ultimately impacts a lot of other things, such as affordability for artists to have access to affordable creative spaces or studios or rehearsal spaces. I think also a lot of the arts community is still directly in some ways recouping from the pandemic, because we're still seeing a decrease in attendance at artistic programs. We're still seeing a decrease at productions and programs being offered by some of our cultural institutions. So a big part of the challenge is getting those audiences back into our theaters, back into our museums, back into our dance productions, our music productions and concerts. And so I think part of the work that we are doing as the Arts Council is really uplifting the work so people know about the great work that's happening, and also knowing and understanding the value of the arts so that they go out and support, so that they sponsor programs or donate to their local arts organizations as well. So the more advocacy that we can do to promote the public value and benefit of the arts is important and a core to the work that we're doing.
Oh, that's very interesting. So I feel like sometimes these things can be so complex and people might be scared to reach out, but I totally agree with what you said. I feel like after the pandemic, people have kind of forgot about that interaction.
Yes.
And I feel like we all got comfortable interacting from our phones,
yes,
like attending from like Instagram Live, you know, and missing that first person experience. If anybody has any questions, are they able to just like reach out to you guys? Like, hey, like what's happening around the city, you know, this weekend, I would like to participate or donate, or I have like, you know, a friend with a space.
Yeah. And I would encourage folks to visit our website, jerseycityartscouncil.org. We have a calendar of arts related programs that are happening throughout Jersey City. On our social media, we often promote the work that is happening at the organizations, as well as events that are being sponsored by individual artists as well. So there are resources and hubs of information that I think sometimes people are not aware of, that they can go and get the necessary information to enjoy the arts and know about what's happening in their local communities too.
Oh, that's fabulous. So yeah, I definitely thought I have the newsletter, and I always like learn so much of like things that are happening or in the city. And it really helps a lot. So please, everybody, not only if you can donate, whatever you can, but participate, interact, socialize with the community and the council. All right, Deonté, it's been so exciting to hear about your position as the executive director of the Jersey City Arts Council. Thank you so much for breaking it down, your day-to-day, how we should support the arts community, how can we donate whatever anybody can, because I feel like it helps a lot. Do you mind just sharing the Instagram and the website in case anybody wants to help out?
Sure. Again, folks can connect with us on Instagram at Jersey City Arts Council, as well as our website, jerseycityartscouncil.org. So again, I'm really excited about folks being a part of this journey. I think we're at a really exciting juncture for the organization. We're coming up on 10 years as an organization.
Oh, wow,
so we'll be doing a lot of great work next year in 2026 to really celebrate the growth and impact that we've been able to make as an organization, as well as celebrating the arts community in Jersey City. So I'm really excited about what's to come next.
Oh, wow, me too. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to hear all about it. It was such a pleasure having you on the podcast today.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Tariq Talk. Follow Tariq Talk on all social media channels and check out the video interviews online.